What's in the box?
Okay then, and welcome to a brand new part of Gaming Unplugged UK called What's in the Box. And this is where we open the box of a classic board game, or not so classic game, and show you what's inside. So first up, it's The Settlers of Catan, one of the best gateway games that money can buy. Let's take a look. What's in the box? Okay then, so we have the instructions. You're not going to get very far without these. They look quite complicated, but if you go through it step by step, it's surprisingly straightforward to learn. Loads of illustrations to show you exactly what you need to be doing, and there's a handy almanac guide as well, so you can look at all various points. Okay then, dice. You won't get very far without these, and basically at the beginning of every turn you roll the dice, and whatever number comes up, if the number is on a resource that you own, that you have a settlement by, then basically you can take resource cards. Resources, again, you're not going to get very far without these, and I've actually put there's 5 different types of resources in the game. You've got wool, you've got wood, you've got brick, you've got ore, and you've got grain. And you need to harness all of these resources in order to basically become the settler of Catan. Now the resources, as you saw earlier on the back of this, they're in a hexagonal board, which is used making these devices. Now they're a bit flimsy. I don't know if you can see here. Probably not, but there are creases where basically the cardboard has started warping, so it's a bit annoying. It doesn't really cause too many problems, but something to bear in mind. You also get a box of cards with Settlers of Catan, and again, I've already taken the cards out, so you can see the vast majority of them are resource cards. God, that's good. I wonder if I can take the brick. Oh, I didn't get the brick. So these are the resource cards, and you can trade these cards with each person during your turn. And obviously, if you've got a settlement, you'll get those cards as well. Now the other cards to be found are these ones. There's a grain, we don't need that. And you can take one of these cards for a cost of grain, sheep and ore. You can only take one at a time, and they've got a number of different skills. This one, for example, allows you to place a robber anywhere you wish on the board, and you can steal from whoever has a settlement on that land, on that hex. You can build additional roads, and this is the best one. Well, this is my favourite one. This is Monopoly. Now the way this works is that you play the card, you announce a type of resource, and then everybody has to give you that resource. Now one thing I do like to do is to trade off that resource, so I know everybody else has got it, get additional cards I want, and then play this to get all my cards back. Very, very cool. There's a number of cards, nice sturdy cards you get with it. These display the building costs, but there's also one that's awarded for getting the longest road, and one for getting the longest army. They both give you 2 points each. We've got a number of little counters, again for ease of use. Here they are. Now these are placed on various points of the board, and again you roll the dice, and if this number comes up and you've got a settlement there or a city, you get resources. Now the pips show how frequently they come up, so it obviously pays to get the ones which are most likely to appear most often. However, bear in mind everybody else is going to go for them as well. And then finally, around the edges of the board are these ships, and you can use these to trade in. Now normally, if you want to trade in any of your resources for something else, you have to trade in 4 of the same type. With these ones it doesn't matter. With this one, for example, you can trade in 2 bricks to get any one resource of you like, whereas with this one it's any 3 resources for 1 resource of your choice. Last but by no means least is this big bag here. It shows 4 different colours, and you have cities, settlements, and then finally your wood. You lay wood, which represents your roads. You lay roads to connect your settlements. Your settlements have to be at least 2 spaces apart from both themselves and from other settlements, and if you upgrade, you get a city which doubles your resources. So as you can see, it's a nice tightly packed box. It all fits in well as well, which is can sometimes be an issue with some of these games, especially once you've taken them off sprues and that. And I highly recommend the game. Expect a review very, very soon, guys. Take care.